Very good afternoon. Great, yes, yeah. Thank you for inviting me, Anuradha. My throat is not so good, I was not so well, but still I thought I should miss this opportunity of sharing my experience in EMRI. When I crossed 50, when I was doing a seminar like this as a chairman of the convention I was speaking, there was a gentleman sitting next to me as a chief guest whose name you would not like to listen because he spent recently 3 years in the jail. He was sitting next to me and said, after listening to my speech and his speech was over, he said, can you be CEO of my new idea of saving lives in emergencies? I say it's all bullshit. People talk like that, but they don't do anything. Particularly corporate leaders only talk. They don't really do much work in saving lives and doing some really philanthropic social work. Very few do it, but many talk. I said, I don't want to accept. But he insisted. Give me 1 week's time. I went to my native place, spoke to my father, who was a school teacher, retired school teacher. After retiring from the school, 20 years he was spending in a lot of social philanthropy, religious work. And he said, if this project is for saving lives, it's in social sector. Let me tell you, in life of 80 years, first 25 years you tend to do everything for yourself. You eat for yourself, you drink for yourself, you spend money for yourself, everything you are selfish. Next 30 years of your life, you spend everything for your family to ensure that your spouse and children are better than what you enjoyed life. It's a different story. Your spouse keeps cribbing, you are not coming home early, the opposite spouse is coming before you, all that kind of things, but still you keep working for your spouse and children. Then at 55 to 60, when you want to retire, you realize you are not done anything to others outside your family, outside yourself. Then you may not get an opportunity, you may not be healthy enough, you may not have resources. If this guy of a large company with a large heart, he wants to give you 34 crores to start the project, resign this cushy job of a CEO. I was a successful CEO of a German multinational in Chennai, 11 years traveling only first class, driving the latest car in Chennai, all that kind of comforts, all big fat salaries of 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs a month, all that kind of things. I decided to quit the job. Everybody told me, you are a bloody fool, leaving this kind of job, going to a place called Hyderabad, that too, which doesn't get up before 10 o'clock, unless they hear a word called booze or biryani. Nobody knew what is an emergency. Nobody knew what is emergency management. There is nothing like an emergency medicine. There is no one number. There is no ambulance. There is nothing called a paramedic. These circumstances, I joined this organization on April 15th, 2005. My boss told me, he took me to Rajshekhar Reddy. It's a misfortune that in this project, many people whom I met, either they died or they have gone to jail. First person I met was Ramalinga Raju, chairman of Satyam Computers. He spent 3 years in jail. I have a distinction of my boss having gone to jail for 3 years. Second person I met was Rajshekhar Reddy, and he went up. You know what's happening to his son now? Third person I met was N.D. Tiwari, governor of Andhra Pradesh. What all he did at that age, I cannot imagine doing half of his age now. Then I came to Tamil Nadu, I met Kanimalai. Then I went to Ramesh Pokhriyal there in Uttarakhand. He resigned as CM for all corruption charges. I went to Karnataka, met Gali Janardhan Reddy. He also came to Hyderabad now. Now Chinchalgoda people are saying jail is full, don't send anybody more. Now they are saying there are a lot of vacancies outside the jail. Jail is full completely. If you want to do good work, you might meet people of differences. Different in integrity, different in their attitude, different in their motives. But your integrity, if it is intact, your intention is clear, your commitment is more than 100, you can still make a difference. I am standing here, I have not gone to jail to meet any of them, but I worked with all of them. This is an innovative project, pro-poor project. It's a free emergency service, no need to pay a rupee by anybody in this country first time, nothing to be paid. It runs on 4 wheels. This is an ambulance which runs on 4 wheels. One wheel is leadership, one wheel is innovation, one wheel is technology, one wheel is research and training. These wheels are provided by private sector, public sector provides money. The government gives money, private sector provides these 4, which are upgraded every day, day after day, and public is different and private is different. You have to accept that differences, and we truly brought a PPP, public-private partnership. PPP is called Ardhanarishwara. Half of public and half of private come together and make it. Why it's not? Yeah. I had exactly 4 months. 15th April 2005 I joined, 15th August 2005, without knowing Hyderabad, without knowing how to speak in Telugu continuously. I was to choose a number, I was to choose an ambulance, I was to recruit people, finalize technology, in 4 months launched 15 ambulances. Only Mr. Rosaya is the governor here, all other people are doing something fraud. Either Rajshekar Reddy, he has gone up, Dayanidhi Maran anytime kind of thing. Razu has spent 3 years there, I am here. This picture was 7 years back. 6 years, I worked with DMKs, Congresses, BJPs. Still I survived. All different parties. I went to 11 states, cover 40 crore population, launched 3,000 ambulances, taking every day 12,000 emergencies, responded so far more than 12 million emergencies, saved 360,000 lives. What is even more interesting, 65,000 deliveries we have conducted inside the ambulances. And these kids were named after the guys who conducted deliveries. To my luck, nobody was named after Venkat. My wife would have become suspicious. Same differences. Police do not work. Traffic signals people violate. Roads are crowded. Governments are lousy. With the same differences, we reach a victim in 15 minutes time on an average in urban area, 25 minutes in rural and tribal areas. That has been the average for the 12 million emergencies. We went from Andhra to Gujarat, to Uttarakhand, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. We went then to Himachal Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Assam. You name, it's not just one South Indian. It's south, north, east, west, completely we have gone. Indians are Indians and poor people are poor people. What they need is help. If there is somebody to go and save a life, it's fine. Opportunities, like a typical marketing guy, I went and said 75,000 people are facing emergencies every day. 4 million people are dying every year in emergencies because they don't know whom to dial. They did not know whether ambulance will come in 20 minutes, 15 minutes or not. They did not have anybody talk to them affectionately in the ambulance. The moment you get into ambulance, they will say, so much blood, I'm sure you will go. They never got used to somebody talking to them affectionately. On the top of it, it was not affordable. 1,500, 1,000, 2,000 was the ambulance being charged. 160,000 women die every year out of pregnancies, maternal mortality. 110,000 people die on the road traffic accidents. Nobody was attending to them because of the absence of these 4 A's. What we did simple was, these 4 A's we wanted to bring through innovation. Number one is access through a number called 108. Why 108? Everybody told me, don't invent unnecessarily a number. Copy the American number 911. Copy that European number 112. I said, why the hell I should copy? As an Indian, let me be proud to say I must have a unique number. 108. If you add 108, 1 plus 0 plus 8 is 9. 9 is the single largest number. That Yuri Gagarin, when he went to space, he orbited Earth 108 times. Japanese, they ring the bell 108 times before the year closes, saying that next year we don't commit sins. They will commit, but they will still. Mathematically, 1 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 3 to the power 3, when you multiply, it's 108. Distance between Earth and Sun, diameter of Sun, and radius of all these connections are 108. Simple thing, baseball has got 108 stitches, go and count. And if A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, like that, alphabets give 1 to 26 like that, and take the word friendship. 108. And friendship is between two people. Two people have to love each other. Love plus love. Love is, L is 12, O is 15, V is 22, E is 5. 54 plus 54. If I love you, in my college days I used to love that girl, she never loved me. 54 plus 0 is only not 54, mathematically it is. But in romance and love it is 0. One-sided love is 0. So 54 plus 54 is 108. You love me, you dial 108. I love you, take the call. That is the significance of this number. Then we said, I want a center. Where is the center? Not a room like this. It has to be 6 meters tall, 20 feet height. It has to be light and greenery has to be there. People who take these distress calls should be able to de-stress themselves. Somebody says, I am bleeding. Somebody says, road accident. They should be able to see natural light and greenery to de-stress. I should take care of my employees' health. 17,000 employees are working in this system today. And I am happy to say, 91% are rural people. Third innovation is technology. What GPS, what GIS, what all you can think of. The voice loggers, all the 12 million emergencies voice are logged. What you spoke and what I spoke to you, that voice is logged there. And then of course the ambulance. For whom is the ambulance? Who is the customer? This is the first question I asked. Everybody said, who is the customer? No, that doesn't require a genius answer. Relatives are the customers because the patient is sleeping. If I want a customer feedback survey, who will fill? Customer? If I tell him how was the ambulance, what does he remember? He was sleeping. Relatives who are awake, who took him, they are my customers. I should give them a place to sit first of all, seat belt for their safety, mineral water for them to drink, air conditioning for their comfort so that they are anxious. All that is something different which we have not done anywhere. And then the patient. And then for him 42 kinds of emergencies. It is not like a product in advance. They will order for you and your raw material is ready. One call comes, pregnancy complications, second call heart attack, third call is asthma attack, fourth call can be a snake bite. Do you have all those equipments to ensure that patient is stabilized? And last one is, who provides this pre-hospital care? Who provides? There are only two guys. One guy is, there is no such profession in this country. All graduates, either they go to engineering and then go to all the software companies. Who comes to run ambulances? I took plain graduates, trained them 2 months on emergency medicine, made them emergency medical technicians. Then who drives the vehicles? I called them. I don't want to call you a driver. Can I call you a pilot? When I said, can I call you a pilot? He said, yes sir, because if I'm a pilot, I should not accept a tip. If I'm a driver, I can accept a tip, but as a pilot, He asked me, have you ever tipped a pilot in the aircraft? No. As a driver, I can drink and drive. As a pilot, I cannot drink and drive. As a driver, I am a lone worker. As a pilot, I am a team worker. These small differences came from the guy who is only a matriculate. And now in the society of these 8,500 drivers today who are called pilots, their level, status and recognition has gone up. They proudly say, I am pilot in EMRI. This is the process. Ring up 108, it lands at only one place. In America, you have 6,500 call centers. Every 50,000 there is one center. In our country, every state only one center. 11 states, 40 crores, only 11 centers. In America, 30 crores, there are 6,500 centers. One center it lands, then it gets distributed. Who you are, where you are, then the dispatcher sends the vehicle, then the paramedic will be in touch, then the ambulance reaches, provides free hospital care, doctor in the center advises what need to do before you reach a hospital. All this is documented, form is filled, 100 elements are there in each form. Demographic, geographic, medical information, what was your BP, what was your temperature, what are your other vitals, before, after, at the time of handing over hospital. This became the source of research. All the technology developed by Satyam for this purpose we used to ensure technology is not meant only for making exports, making money. Technology can be used for saving a life. All this was done. Cannot be done by private sector, cannot be done by public sector governments. I used to tell the concept called H2O. Hydrogen is there, I cannot drink it. Oxygen is there, I cannot drink it. But hydrogen and oxygen coming together, though the hydrogen, two of them still molecular weight is 2, oxygen molecular weight is 16, but together I can drink. They can forget their differences. Accept the differences that hydrogen is hydrogen, oxygen is oxygen. If they can come together to become a water, why not the government and private sector come together to make a difference to society? And I redefined PPP as not just a public-private partnership, it's for poor people, it's for pediatric, it is for pregnant women. I defined PPP as it requires passion, it requires professionalism, it requires patience to deal with the governments. And lastly, every PPP has pain, has pleasure. You don't know when they come in what proportions. But ultimately, the partnership stays. To conclude, lessons in this country, you want to do anything for poor people, innovation is important, not just only in emergency medicine. In number, in ambulance, in the staff, in the titles, in the training, you can do across the innovation. That is the first lesson. Second lesson is multiple technologies are required. IT, telecom, medical, fleet technology together, synthesize them. And thirdly, you have to learn to do more with less money for more people. Fourth lesson is, whatever you do in this country, it has to impact size, it has to impact speed, it has to impact quality, it has to impact performance. That's why the 11 states, that's why 12,000 emergencies, that's why the 12 million cumulatively, and the consistent quality. Lastly, if you want to partner with somebody, including your spouse at the time of marriage, all the rituals are told to you. Admire her, respect her, be truthful to her, be transparent to her, is what you have to practice in a public-private partnership. Thank you so much.